An American League battle, East versus Central. It's the Tampa Bay Rays against the Chicago White Sox. Live on 2K Sports.
We've got over 39,000 in attendance. A quick look. And we'll see the Chicago White Sox playing to an eager home crowd today. And I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Welcome, Major League Baseball, 2K Sports. Going to take a look now at the starting pitcher for the White Sox. So, Steve, Tampa Bay hitters, from their perspective, what's in line for them?
Pitching's the key to win any ball game, and with their quality right-hander on the mound today, that's going to be a key as well against this outstanding lineup. He's going to have to execute his pitches to get the outs.
Now we have a moment to take a look at the lineup for the Rays. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, you want to see a guy that's very lean but possesses unbelievable power, and that's Alexi Ramirez. Guy that can play the position of shortstop as good as anyone. Unbelievable throwing arm. But what you see with him at the plate is an unbelievably coiled swing that when he connects sends balls a long way.
Leadoff hitter Carl Crawford. Now, as the White Sox taking the win yesterday, they always like to kick off these four-game series ahead, coming into the second game against Tampa Bay. On the way, Crawford, ground ball. Aparicio, one away. And now's a good time to take a brief look how the White Sox stack up defensively. Season is shaping up now. Look at the White Sox. They wrap up this Tampa Bay series on Sunday. The next series at home brings in a worthy opponent, the Oakland Athletics. That one kicks off Monday. Then the next series at home brings in a worthy opponent, the Los Angeles Angels. Home sweet home for a while here. They'll try to make the most of it. Base is empty with one away. Fastball just misses. 1-0. He had 4 hits and 13 ABs last year off the White Sox here in Chicago. There's a swing and a line drive. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys.
Now let's take a quick look back to last year and the numbers that Robbie Cano put up. Second best in hits, 5th in batting average, and he was also ranked in the top 5 in on-base percentage. A real asset for his team to give his team a chance to score runs and have the run producers drive them in.
And we'll give Josh Hamilton the opportunity here with a runner on.
Well, the White Sox played outstanding baseball at home in 2010, and a big part of their success that season.
Swings, hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Jackson. 2 away. They really have made the other side of Chicago a friendly confine. 45 wins at home last year, 43 the year before. That's what you want if you're going to get a division title.
And a nice, unique combination of power and speed. 3rd most home runs at home and the 3rd most stolen bases at home. Ozzie Guillen had him on the move.
A runner on first with 2 outs. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there. 228, not a good lifetime number against the White Sox. He delivers. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2. And good eye by Longoria as he lays off that one, and that count's going to be even. Longoria grounds it. Fox throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. And the White Sox, their first chance has come. Out on the mound, we've got Chris Sale. For Tampa Bay, he'll be starting. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
Oh, yeah.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. And so Jackson retired. Let's take a look now at Ozzie Guillen's thoughts. His lineup for this one. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, a big part of this lineup is Paul Konerko, the veteran. But what you need with veterans are guys who can produce on and off the field, and that's what Paul Konerko does. In the clubhouse, a great leader, but on the field, a run producer.
Got a chance to check out the Rays on defense as they'll be outfielding. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John?
Well, keep your eye on Alexi Ramirez, a guy that can do a lot of things on a baseball field, but he makes the routine play. We all know that. But watch him when he goes in the hole, and when he sets himself and he throws with that rocket arm, it's a thing of beauty.
Base is empty, one out. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that's in there. The White Sox get a man on. The Rays schedule. Here's a look. They'll wrap up this series with the White Sox on Sunday. They'll continue their road trip for the next series. The Red Sox at Fenway Park. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then they look to defy the odds at home against a formidable opponent, the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be Thomas. One out, man on first. Pitch on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Here's the 1-0. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball, though. 2-1.
Well, it's not going to surprise you at all if they put the runner in motion. Good speed on the bases, ahead in the count. Great time to make something happen.
2-1 delivery of fastball. Swung on. Strike two.
Well, he fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Popped up. Should be playable behind the plate. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. And he fouls another one off.
Well, anytime you have two strikes, if you look at the pitch coming out of the pitcher's hand and you think it's going to be a borderline pitch, you better swing. You don't leave it in the hands of the umpire. Take your chances, and that's what he did. He fouled it off. Now he's going to see another one.
Three-two on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
With two strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Here's Paul Konerko with two away. And the elite home run leader in the top 5 last season. The pitch. Swung on and hit. This one to Crawford. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Still scoreless in Chicago. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Carr. And Chris Davis to bat. A solid .357 lifetime off the White Sox. And a strike starting the second here. It's 0-1. That's right down Broadway. 0-2 now.
I did not swing at that pitch. I mean, he throws your fastball right down the middle. You got to be ready when you get your pitch to deliver.
Swung on and missed. Chris Davis, strike 3.
Well, a textbook way of pitching. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Outstanding command during that at-bat.
Looking back to last year, let's check out where the Tampa Bay Rays ranked in the American League. First in stolen bases, second in triples, and it's all about offense when you're going to try to win ball games. You got to score runs, and third in the league in runs scored. Really shows that offense is a real asset for their team.
Bases empty with 1 away. Ground ball Ellsbury. Aparicio. That's the second out. Jose Bautista now will stand in. Bases empty and 2 down.
Ball.
Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, looking for a bounce back performance today. Some disappointment after last game, striking out twice.
One 0 on the way. Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball.
Foul.
Strike 1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Foul. Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Jose Bautista watches that one go by. A ball evens the count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the dirt. Aparicio throws on to first. Side is retired. The kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. And we are still without a run. U.S. Cellular Field. Baines settles in. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Line drive. And that's in plenty of time for the out. And a look at next Sunday. It's going to be Manny Ramirez and the Cleveland Indians. They face the Mariners in Seattle. You can watch all the action starting at 4 o'clock Eastern. And Fox will settle in now. In his rookie year now. One out, nobody on. Watches that one high and outside. Calls strike 1. There's the delivery. Strike 2 from Sale, so he's got him set up to work against him.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the changeup, but it's 1-2. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third.
Oh,
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball that's well off the plate. 2-2.
you're out.
Now the 2-2. Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, real risky pitch right there, and he comes out of it alive. That one's right down the middle of the plate, and the batter just swung through it.
John, he was lucky he didn't get tattooed on that.
Well, you're absolutely right. The only player who wants that last pitch back more than the pitcher is the hitter.
2 outs, bases empty. This is high, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Swing and a miss on a ball tailing down 1-2.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Still scoreless in Chicago. And Santana's in the box. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And Carlos Santana lets it go by. Count is even. Now Przinsky positions himself. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And Carlos Santana lets it go by. Count is even.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Santana's ground ball. Aparicio. That's one away. Now a look at the teams who generated the most runs last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. The Red Sox in second. The Rays third. Fourth spot, Rangers. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
Well, the thing you ask your team, the manager and the hitting coach, is, look, guys, get us some runs. This team does it as good as anyone in the league last year, and they just love to get on base, make things happen with speed, but they can also take it out of the ballpark.
Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, you're waiting for Alexi Ramirez to put up those monster numbers, and guys, I'm not so sure he can put up the big monster numbers that we anticipated he can. But when your shortstop can hit like he can and field like he can, you have to be very happy with what he does for your team.
That's a called strike on the outer half. 1-1. And on Alexi Ramirez, John, I agree with you. I mean, maybe they're not gaudy numbers, but they're consistent numbers, and they're major league numbers that he's putting up.
They are, but I think he has more in him, but I think he has to show some patience, and he really hasn't shown that so far. He likes to prove he can hit by swinging. I'd like him to prove he can hit by taking a pitch.
2 away. Triples last year, the leaders? Sure. State Farm brings it to us. Carl Crawford, number 1. Orlando Hudson is second. Evan Longoria third. Adam Jones fourth. Also in the top 5, Kevin Youkilis.
You can never underestimate the value of speed on the game. It's not only taking the extra base, but it's also the pressure it puts on the defense to force them to quickly make a play.
And Carl Crawford to bat. Led the MLB in stolen bases a season ago. Bases empty with 2 outs. Here's Crawford's first look. Fastball taken high. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. The shutout continues in Chicago. All lit up here at U.S. Cellular Field on this beautiful night for a game. It's going to be Brzezinski. Quite a base stealer last year, more than anyone else in the ball club. Towards center field, and it's caught by Ramirez.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Chicago White Sox and see how they ranked. Second batting average with runners in scoring position, second in stolen bases, and they showed up in the top 5 in home runs. A power-laden lineup that could drive the ball out of the ballpark. Home run production, a major part of the offense.
Nobody on base, one away. And it goes foul.
Oh!
Ground ball to Davis. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Oh, he makes a nice play at first. Takes care of it himself. Goes over, touches the base.
It's going to be Jackson now. He bounced out his last time. Two outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there, 0-1.
That's a good, hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one now.
Popped into foul territory down the left side. And a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Swung on, line softly towards right center. And that gets down. Jackson a single. Steve, looked like that was a strike. Ball was up high, but I think in the zone.
Well, up and away, but on an 0-2 count, you're thinking, I need to make contact. Exceptional job of eye-hand coordination.
And it rolls around to the top again. He had a single in his last time up.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple.
Swing and a hot shot. And it gets through. 2 for 2. Tremendous situation now for the White Sox.
Gotta love that first pitch fastball right where he wanted. He was thinking right back up the middle. Base hit the center.
It's going to be Thomas. Struck out swinging his last time up. Two men on and two men out. First pitch on the way. Swing, and that one hit Hamilton. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. And Jackson crosses the plate.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
RBI chance goes to Paul Konerko. Well, this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they're trying to carry this on in the ballgame.
Well, you have to credit this lineup, Gary. Some quality at bats right now, and taking advantage of the opportunities, and now they have a lead.
2 down. Runners at first and second. And he starts Konerko out. Fastball is high, 1-0. And it may be early going. They've got a chance to maybe put this ball game away and put a little defeatism on the other side.
Well, what I really like is their approach at the plate. They're waiting for their pitch, and when they get it, they're driving it, taking advantage of every mistake the pitcher's making.
Lost the grip to that changeup, and it's 2-0. 273, the lifetime number off the Rays. And that's a ball. Now it's 3-0. And now does Konerko get the swing?
Well, 3-0 count right here. Hey, look, I'm giving the hitter the green light and letting him swing away to see if he can do some damage.
Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. Now you got the sacks full.
He goes with the fastball on the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
Baines up at the plate. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. And that runs high, 1-0.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Fastball swung on, missed, now 1-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
Back up the middle. Oh, mercy. Did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way. 1 run is in.
Well, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. I mean, now 4 straight hits. He's got to start wondering what's going on. Maybe he's tipping his pitches or they're just figuring him out.
Two outs, bases loaded. And here's the first one. Hit hard to second. Cano able to make that play. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they're able to break into the lead here. 2-0 now in the 3rd inning, and they've got some offense going. The White Sox are leading 2-0. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And the first pitch. And that finds the outside corner for strike 1.
Gary, they just have not been able to mount any offense here today. I mean, 1 hit into the 4th inning, and obviously haven't scored any runs, so they're going to have to change their approach at the plate.
And with 2 strikes on him, Cano, a good contact hitter, will just look to put it in play. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Fox. 1 away. Now the State Farm leaderboard gives us a look at who hit the highest average-wise last year.
All of these guys, quality contact hitters, and you know when you're that kind of a hitter, it means that you can hit any kind of pitch the pitcher throws, and you're using the whole field. You're hitting it where it's pitched.
And it's Josh Hamilton at the plate, 1 away.
Well, guys, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better all-around player in baseball than Josh Hamilton. The potential of being the #1 pick by the Devil Rays came to fruition in Texas in 2010. Nothing on a field this man can't do. Power, speed, can steal a base, can do anything.
So that brings Evan Longoria to the plate. And for Hamilton, 100 RBIs, and that came even when he missed almost 30 games. MVP for the Rangers. Steve, John, that was just a great season, a great story.
You know, guys, you think of all of the things this young man's gone through, the trials and tribulations, living a life of recovery right now and reaping the benefits of that. He is as consistent an offensive player as there is in the game.
Hamilton's your runner at first base. And here's the delivery. That one's low. Longoria staying away. Batting average last year, a big-time 367 against the White Sox. And a ground ball. There's Konerko. Over to second for 1. And there's the second out, a double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. The White Sox still on top. And Louis Aparicio to bat. Hard to believe, 19 years now at the major league level. The pitch.
Foul!
Lined right at the second baseman. That should be a base hit. That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski. Take a look at the teams who led in stolen bases last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Rays #1. White Sox in second. In the third spot, the A's. Mariners fourth. And we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
Well, you talk about a game that could take a long time. This might be it. Anytime you have guys who can steal bases, the game just seems to slow down. That's what kind of pressure they put on the opposition. But both of these teams have the ability to steal bases. They were two of the best at it in the league last year, and it just puts so much pressure on the opposition when these guys get on base because you know they're going to be in scoring position soon.
One of the best hitters this team had last year.
Well, you've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
Strike two from Sale, so he's got him set up to work against him.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
Here's the pitch. It's fouled away.
Foul!
And that one is struck. Hamilton to field. And that one falls in there for a single. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Now this separates the men from the boys at the plate. 0-2 count coming up with a big base hit.
You got to keep battling, and that's what he did, even though that pitch was away. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Runs up to bunt. Gets this one down. Sale over to first for out #1.
Look where he placed that one right there. Take a look at it. Perfectly placed.
He is out at first, but the damage was done around the bases. Those runners now in position to score.
That's good situational baseball. We find out a lot about young pitchers in critical situations like this. Let's see if Chris Sale can get out of this mess.
And you know he's trying to find a way to get out of this. Already down by 2. They don't want to give up anymore.
Well, this is where the value of the power pitcher comes into play. Get the strikeout. Don't let the runners advance.
Here's the pitch to Jackson. First pitch fastball. Misses badly that time. 1-0.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down to the way turn into ground ball out. So they lay off of it. But with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
The 1-0 now. Hit on the ground. Dive. Davis. He's got it. And he'll scramble. Take it himself for the out. Whoa, what a play. Had to get down on his belly for that one and able to make the out unassisted.
Well, he looked at the do-it-yourself manual, able to make the play and get the out without having to throw the ball.
In the box, their third baseman. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. The first pitch. Change up just misses. 1-0. Pitch on the way. And that misses upstairs. Ball 2. And Santana spotting the pitch. And that one's wide of the mark, and it's 3-0.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Oh, had the green light, 3-0, but he missed it, 3-1.
A fastball up and away, it's awfully tough to catch up with it because you want to try to hit it deeper in the zone and go the other way, and before you know it, it's by you.
Now the 3-1. And he can't pull the trigger there. That's a full 3-2 count.
Well, he couldn't have asked for a better pitch. He likes the ball down the middle like every hitter, and he got a fastball. You got to swing the bat.
The 3-2 pitch. That one goes foul.
Foul!
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And in there, the White Sox will score.
Well, patience and tenacity paid off right there. The ability to stay alive in an at-bat that gave him a chance and gave his team a chance to get that run, and that's what he did with that big RBI. This could be demoralizing for the pitcher. You have an at-bat that goes that long, and you think you had him a couple times, and he fouled off some tough pitches, and he ends up getting that base hit. He really has to refocus himself and settle down.
Runners at first and third with 2 away. And here's the first one. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Crawford's there. And that's out number 3. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. White Sox up 3. Davis into the batter's box. 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. Career number 411 off the White Sox. One out, base is empty. And he starts Ellsbury out. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, he's got a good four-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
This one chipped foul on the left side.
Foul ball!
Here's the delivery. And that runs too far inside, 1-2.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
The 1-2 on its way.
Foul!
It's hit foul by Ellsbury.
Foul!
And that's another foul ball.
Well, he came inside there with that 1-2 pitch. Had him set up to strike him out. Great piece of hitting. That defensive approach keeps him alive.
1-2.
Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count. It's hit foul by Ellsbury.
Well, you go this deep in the at-bat and you finally get a good pitch to hit and you put a good piece of wood on it. Problem is he just got out in front and hit it foul.
Off his bat and foul to the right. That one's drilled to short. That's the second out of the inning. Now the State Farm leaderboard, we take a look at who the league leaders in slugging percentage were last year. Number 1 is Josh Hamilton. Miguel Cabrera is second. Jose Bautista third. Paul Konerko fourth. And finally, it's Adrian Beltre, number 5.
Now some big-time power hitters right here. Some guys that look to drive the ball out of the ballpark and swing hard in case they hit it. And when they make contact, they can do some serious damage.
And that swung on and missed 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside as Bautista will take it for a ball. He got to the plate 15 ABs last season, but only 2 hits off the White Sox here at U.S. Cellular Field. On the way. Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Swing and a miss. Jose Bautista, no contact, even count.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 swung on by Jose Bautista. No luck on that cut. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning and nobody left on base. No runs yet for Tampa Bay. And Paul Konerko to lead it off. Last season near the top in home runs in the league. And he starts Konerko out. Ball. That one is too high. Taken for a ball as Jimenez tries upstairs. Here's the 1-0. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. That's it, foul by Konerko. And Jimenez with a 1-2 delivery. And he cannot pull the trigger. Paul Konerko strikes out.
81 miles per hour and a big old breaker.
That pitch certainly not lacking movement, John.
Well, it's controlled movement, and that's why he's able to throw it so effectively to catch guys looking like he did in that at-bat.
Baines is the batter.
Well, Ubaldo Jimenez in 2010 gave National League hitters an absolute fit. What an unbelievable season. 15 wins by the All-Star break. He had a phenomenal season and cemented himself as one of the elite pitchers in baseball.
Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. Jimenez, as John was talking about, with a great season, saw the wins go down in the second half. But still finished with a very solid 2.88 ERA.
You know, Gary, he has great stuff. Top 200 strikeouts again, 214 total. Best career season for him. And for me, a guy that has great deception in his delivery and some of the best stuff you're going to see.
Here's the first pitch. And he lays off the pitch outside and low, ball 1. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
He deals. He waves at that fastball, 2-1.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
Swing and a line drive. Makes its way through for a single. Tremendous situation now for the White Sox.
Well, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball down in the strike zone. Not too many hitters can go down and get one right there in that particular spot. But this guy absolutely loves that pitch. That's why he's on base.
One out with runners at first and second. And the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. Here's the pitch. That's on the outside corner, 0-2.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2. Holds off on the slider. 2-2. Changeup swung on and missed. That'll be out number 2. John, he took 5 pitches to make the approach work. It was great execution and not at bat.
But sure was, and that's what you hope for when you go up there, especially with the runner behind you. Let's see how he does if he can keep that guy from scoring.
Chance to drive in a run, A.J. Pierzynski. The stats last year, under 150, 3 for 21 off the Rays. Two men on and 2 men out. First pitch on the way. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, the hitter's got to regret that one. He missed his pitch right down the heart of the plate. Four-seam fastball. That hurts.
He delivers. That swung on and a liner here. And that ends the half inning as Ramirez makes the play. And Ubaldo Jimenez, he'll head in. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And Santana's in the box. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. The pitch.
Foul!
It's hit foul by Santana. Now Pierzynski sets up. Hit in the air to center field. One away. Now we'll look at the teams who led the league at extra base hits last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Red Sox in second. Third, the Yankees. The Twins fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the Rays.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league at extra base hits. Seems like every time you look up, there's someone in scoring position making the pitcher work and the defense work extremely hard.
1 out, nobody on. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Garrett, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound, and the defense has not felt that much pressure either. I mean, only 1 runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Ramirez will foul that one away. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one gets down for a base hit. So Carl Crawford will come up next.
And now a chance to see where Alexei Ramirez ended up in the rankings last season offensively. 9th in stolen bases, 13th in batting average with runners in scoring position, and he was a hit machine last year, ranked in the top 15 in hits, showing that great eye-hand coordination to put the ball in play.
Well, Crawford went through another boring season. 300 batting average, 50 steals. Ho hum.
One down, runner at first. Here's Crawford's first look. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Boy, with Crawford, guys, it's almost unfair how you come to expect so much out of him, and can he continue to do this for a career, put up the numbers he so far has?
I mean, you think about it, 50 stolen bases, that adds the slugging.
Ground ball. He grabs it, and there's one, and they turn the double play.
Now he's bringing it today. He's got control of every one of his pitches, keeping the hitters off balance the entire game. They just can't seem to find any answers.
The shutout continues in Chicago. Now their rookie center fielder sacrificed his last time around. The first pitch. Ball. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropped out of that pitch on Jimenez.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. The 2-1 is a fastball inside, and it's 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
Fastball is in there, now 3-2.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, line to right field. He stops at first. It will be a single.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
It's going to be Jackson now. We're trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. A runner on first, no outs. First pitch to him. Check swing there. They say he went around. They're going to appeal at third. Just a bit too aggressive. That strike's going to hold up. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Jimenez. He picks it up. Ramirez for 1 and 2. They pull out the double play. And that one's got to be a candidate for play of the week, Steve.
Well, you talk about shifting momentum. You get the ground ball double play, and all of a sudden you're back in the dugout ready to hit.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. Singled home a run in his last at bat. Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. White Sox 3, Tampa Bay nothing. Cano at the plate, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here it comes. Starts him off with 1 at the knees for a strike.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now. So unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowered.
Swing and lined up the middle. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. And a moment now to recap our on-base percentage leaders from last year. Brought to you by State Farm.
Boy, a tough group of hitters right here to pitch to. They battle, they scratch, they claw, they find a way to get on base, and they really wear down the opposing pitcher.
It's Josh Hamilton. Runner on first. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want...
There's a swing and a liner. There's one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it.
Well, big out right there. And listen, he's on his way to a shutout right now. They've not been able to muster much against him. This is critical time of the game. He's getting a little fatigued, and they've seen him a couple times already. He's got to make his pitch.
One out, man on first. Here's the pitch. That one's low and away. Ball one.
Well, even though Evan Longoria just has 3 years under his belt, he's established himself as a veteran presence in the middle of the lineup. An unbelievable fielder and a run producer to boot. What more could you ask?
At the belt, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss by Longoria, and the count is even. John, you're absolutely right. Evan Longoria, I mean, this is one of baseball's great stars and certainly the foundation piece right now for the Rays.
You know, and I don't think we've seen his best baseball yet. I think he's still growing, developing, learning, and maturing at the major league level.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's hit foul by Longoria. And he got him. Strike three. And now with 2 outs in the 7th. The question is, can he keep this going?
Now, you know what? It's different for every guy, but from what we see today, he is locked in, dominating stuff, and he looks strong.
Now, big chance. Chris Davis. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's Davis's first look. Lined hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading towards the corner.
Well, a great piece of work right there to get that double and put himself in scoring position. He got a fastball and took a good rip at it. Nice, short, compact swing.
Our State Farm leaderboard takes a look at the players with the RBI lead last year in the league.
Well, these are the run producers right here, the guys that ultimately decide whether your team wins or loses. They can pick up RBIs in any situation.
Runners at second and third and 2 down. And he starts Ellsbury out. It's hit foul by Ellsbury. Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Good eye there. Jacoby Ellsbury lays off it to even the count. Got it. The side is retired. And Stevie has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt.
Unstoppable at this point. Absolutely unstoppable. I think he's going to finish it off.
It's going to be Thomas. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. And here's the first one. Good pitch from Jimenez. Swung on and missed. Here's the delivery. Low for a ball, 1-1. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Got him. One away.
Well, this punch out right here will keep this game close as it gets later and later.
Took only 4 pitches on that at bat to get him out of there.
And not a quality at bat right there. He didn't make the pitcher work. He got out of there quickly.
One away. Here's Paul Konerko.
Well, and just when you thought that age was going to catch up with Konerko, here he goes throwing up gaudy numbers once again. .312 average, 39 bombs, drove in over 100 runs. An unbelievable year for Paulie.
And Santana sets up his target. Swing and ooh, look out. Line drive that shatters the bat. Boy, Paul Konerko did have a magnificent season. Many had written him off. Instead, when he needed the numbers to get a new deal, he put up some of the best of his career.
He really put up big-time numbers, and they re-signed their captain for another contract, and he comes in there trying to be the centerpiece of this offense.
Konerko's at first. The pitch from Jimenez. Too low on that one for a ball, 1-0.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, climbing the ladder with that four-seam fastball, trying to get the hitter to elevate his eyes. He gets the strike on it, the hitter doesn't pull the trigger.
Taking right down the middle for a strike, 1-2.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Fastball in there, struck him out number 2.
Well, the hitter must have been thinking they were going to come inside there. Instead, they go away with the fastball. They tricked him.
And the lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. Blue Jays number 1, the Red Sox in second, in third the Yankees, White Sox fourth, and we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
We see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at it, at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Fastball inside. He had to do a little dancing on that one.
Well, that's an intentional pitch right there. He wants to keep the hitter from leaning out over the plate.
Swing and a liner to right center. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. That looks like a single. And Konerko will score.
Well, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way, as he just did. Cast a drive and a run, A.J. Pierzynski. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well, they're taking advantage of add-on time, and the opportunities are there. They're cashing in, adding on to this lead.
And you hope the pitcher's a little frustrated right here, and maybe makes a mistake in a bad pitch, and you add to it. 2 men on, 2 men out. The pitch from Jimenez. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you know, Gary, you're right. I mean, when a pitcher's in a jam like that, you have to take advantage of it. You get him a little bit flustered. He makes a mistake, capitalize on it. Let's see how flustered he is.
Here's a swing and a line drive. And Cano's there to retire the side. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. The White Sox 4-run lead. And it's Jose Bautista in the box now. Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. That one sails high for a ball. 1-0.
Look, Gary, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against him, no question about it. They've gotten a few hits, but he's been able to keep them from putting hit after hit after hit together. He's kept them off the scoreboard and let his defense do the work.
Called strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's the pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. 1 away.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going. And I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice this is an outstanding effort.
One out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. It's hit foul by Santana.
Foul!
The pitch.
Ball
And
one.
Carlos Santana lets it go by. Count is even. Missed with a fastball outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2. He delivers. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Strike him out. Wow. And again, there's no doubt, as has been the case throughout this game, he's in charge.
Now, listen, when you got a guy pitching like this, you got to give him the shot for the win. Well, the velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there.
And a shot here for Alexi Ramirez. 2 down. Had a base hit his last time up. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Fox. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning.
Now he's got a chance to get in that dugout, take a deep breath, get his legs back underneath him, and find that energy to raise his level of performance to close it out.
The White Sox maintaining their lead. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. Number 3 slot up again here. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. The pitch from Jimenez. That's a called strike, 0-1.
The pitcher showing that he can effectively throw strikes on the inside part of the plate. The hitter now has to make an adjustment, possibly opening up for that pitch next time.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
It's going to be Jackson now. He hit into a double play as last time. No one out and a runner on first. First pitch on the way. Ground ball to Davis. 1. And that's 2. A double play. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch. And Jimenez tries inside. That'll go for a ball.
Well, anytime one of your middle relievers throws over 45 pitches, you got to wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
Hit in the air to center field. And it gets down. Hit after hit. They just keep on coming. He's got 4 today.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
It's going to be Thomas. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Two outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. Jimenez misses for a ball.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And Hamilton's going to play it. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. White Sox 4, Tampa Bay nothing. Leadoff hitter Carl Crawford, 0 for 3 to this point. Here's Crawford's first look. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, this offense has just been shut down in this one. I mean, they've left 1 runner on base the entire game. We're in the 9th inning here. They just have not had any real opportunities.
He deals a smash towards the hole. That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Now, Carl Crawford can impact the game in a lot of ways. Let's check out last season and how he ended up in the rankings. He was first in triples, first in stolen bases, and of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job done, finding a way to get on base.
Crawford's your runner at first. Running Crawford. Safe. He gets in there. Here it comes. Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up. Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1. On the way. And Robinson Cano with a swing and a miss. That'll even up the count. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
The 3-2 pitch. Cano's going to foul it away.
Foul!
The 3-2 pitch. Line shot into center field. And that'll put Cano on first. And Crawford scores.
Just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today.
Runner on first. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And here's Cano for the plate. And he will score. Great base running.
Well, you have to give them some credit. They're not quitting. That base knock now makes it just a two-run game. Let's see if they can keep this rally going. Evan Longoria is showing himself to be a big game hitter already in his young career, and this is a big situation.
Now, all of a sudden, this team's got the tying run, Steve, at the plate.
And with first base open, we're going to have to see how the pitcher wants to handle this.
Hamilton's on at second. Here's the delivery. Pulls that one off, and it's high, ball one.
You know, Gary, they're doing what they need to do here right now. If you're going to come back, you've got to get base runners on. They picked up a couple runs, moving closer.
Fastball low, 2-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Now the 2-0 pitch. He watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike, 2-1.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now Longoria's ahead on the count, 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
He's set the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and he's out in front that time in a 3-2 count. Hit up the middle, and yet another hit there, seeing the ball well.
Let's take a quick look at Evan Longoria's season last year. Second in doubles, second in triples. He was also ranked in the top 5 hitting with runners in scoring position. That ability to drive in big runs for his team, he handles the pressure very well. You can feel the magnitude in the stadium right now. The fans clearly getting into it. Chris Davis has a chance to really deliver.
He's gone 3 for 6 lifetime against Burrow. Tampa Bay continuing to have chances. Longoria's the runner at first. On at third, Hamilton.
Ball.
That one's wide as Burley misses. Ready with a 1-0.
1-1.
And Davis with a swing and a miss for the strike, and the count is now even.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch.
Strike 2.
And Davis with a swing and a miss for the strike, and the count is now even.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
Line towards second. He picks it up. Over to second for 1. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play.
Cicotte Ellsbury getting an opportunity to really impact this game. Could be an interesting showdown to watch right here.
Struck out swinging last time. Two men on, 1 out. And he starts Ellsbury out.
Ball 1.
And Burley tries inside. That'll go for a ball. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That's 2 gone. Hamilton's going to try and score here. And Hamilton will score.
This is how the star hitters pad their numbers. They get RBIs even when they hit into outs.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. That one's wide as Burley misses.
Well, that hit was the late shift in momentum that we thought could happen, and now we're going to see if the pitcher can answer.
Ball.
1-0 pitch. Cutter that travels outside. 2-0. Ball 3. Well, now you know 3 balls. Bautista can be very selective. 0 for 3. That was last season off Burley. The pitch. He gets that fastball. Can't make contact. 3-1. That misses. Ball 4. Potential tying run now at second.
Well, pitcher nibbling a little bit right here. Hitter not being overly aggressive, laying off those borderline pitches. It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he can get a rally started and potentially score a big run in a situation. Okay, good speed at second base right here. The pitcher is going to have to make him come to a stop because he's itching to get to third base.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
For a free pass to put the go-ahead run on first base, that's a mistake no matter what inning it is.
Swing and a miss on the ball that was off the plate, 0-2. Boy, Steve, you know this late in the ball game after we saw that earlier walk, that really put some pressure on your pitcher.
Well, no question. Now he's going to have to bear down and get back in the strike zone. Don't be too fine. Work ahead in the count.
And he struck him out. This ball game is over. The potential tying and winning runs left on base.
But Gary, Chicago comes away the victors in this one. They played good all-around solid baseball with contributions from many players. A good all-around effort, Gary, by the White Sox today allows them to get the win. They've got to be feeling pretty good about themselves.
A chance for a little recognition here. Let's take a look at our player of the game.
Well, great starting pitching usually leads to wins for your team, and he came through with a great one in this one. And that's basically the definition of what it takes to become the player of the game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Well, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.